Ilia Topuria just threw a verbal bomb at Islam Makhachev, saying nobody, not even in Dagestan, cares about him. And guess what? He thinks a fight with Pimblett would be even bigger. Is this the new king of lightweight speaking? Ilia Topuria shook the MMA world when he declared that a potential fight with Pimblett would generate more buzz and fan interest than a highly technical showdown with Islam Makhachev. While most analysts and fans have been dreaming of a Topuria versus Makhachev super fight due to their elite skill sets, Topuria believes that the emotional backstory, personal rivalry, and contrasting personalities between him and Pimblett would make for a far more entertaining and commercially successful bout. Their feud dates back to 2022, when the two nearly came to blows at a hotel before UFC London. The tension between them has only grown since, and now, both fighters have become global stars in their own right. Topuria sees this as more than just a fight. It's a grudge match years in the making. In his words, if Paddy gets one more win, I'll give him a title shot. He's fully aware of the fan base Pimblett brings, especially from the UK, and believes that the cultural clash, combined with their shared history, could make this fight a blockbuster event, possibly even bigger than one against the technically dominant but less marketable Islam Makhachev. If you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget, we drop UFC updates 3 times a day right here on MMA Thread. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a story like this. Ilia Topuria didn't hold back when asked about a potential fight with Islam Makhachev. While many fighters in the UFC would consider an honor to share the octagon with the reigning pound-for-pound king, Topuria dismissed the idea that Islam is a major draw, even going so far as to say that no one gives a F about him. According to Topuria, Makhachev might be respected for his skills inside the cage, but he lacks charisma, fan engagement, and the kind of star power that brings global eyes to a fight. He made a bold claim that even fans in Dagestan, Makhachev's homeland, don't stay up to watch his fights live, opting instead to catch the replays the next morning. Even at home, who gives a F about Islam? Topuria said bluntly, adding, he doesn't even know how to pronounce 2 words. These comments go beyond typical trash talk. They strike at Makhachev's identity and public perception. Topuria seems to be positioning himself not only as a world-class fighter, but as a box office attraction, contrasting his energy, media presence, and global appeal with Makhachev's more reserved and traditional approach. His remarks also highlight a deeper narrative. Topuria believes that being the best technically isn't enough anymore. Fighters have to connect with fans, promote themselves, and create moments, things he doesn't see Makhachev doing. This mindset could explain why Topuria sees a fight with Pimblett as bigger than Islam, because, in his eyes, excitement, personality, and drama sell more than just elite grappling and quiet dominance. Ilia Topuria didn't just criticize Islam Makhachev personally. He also took aim at Makhachev's entire team, accusing them of arrogance, entitlement, and hypocrisy. According to Topuria, Makhachev's camp, which includes legendary figures like Khabib Nurmagomedov and coach Javier Mendez, carries itself as if they're above the system, as if they invented the sport of MMA. Topuria pointed out how confidently Makhachev's team made predictions and set conditions. They insisted Islam wouldn't vacate the lightweight belt, claimed that Topuria would need to win another fight before getting a title shot, and even implied they'd move to welterweight on their own terms. But in Topuria's eyes, none of those things happened the way they said they would. They talk, and in the end, they do what they're told to do. Topuria said in his interview with Kevin Iole, highlighting what he believes is a disconnect between what Makhachev's camp preaches and what actually unfolds. He's using this moment to emphasize that despite the dominance of fighters coming out of Dagestan, the UFC machine does revolve around them. Topuria got the title shot at lightweight. Makhachev vacated. And now he's headlining UFC 317 for the belt, not Islam. Topuria is painting a picture of himself as a new era. A younger, fresher, more vocal and marketable champion in the making who isn't afraid to speak his mind or call out the so-called elites of the sport. This narrative helps fuel the drama, energize fans, and position him as the next major superstar, one who could surpass even Makhachev in both achievements and popularity. So what do you think? Is Topuria right? Is Islam losing star power? Or is this just world-class trash talk? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, subscribe, and stay locked in with MMA Thread. your home for daily UFC news every single day.